Yeah, it was me. I'm the one that made that group. That was me, yep, that was me. I'm the one that keep putting all these posts on there, yep, that was me. All this stuff that y'all be seeing, on y'all timeline, they be trying to, tell y'all about what's going on with the world and stuff, the government, all that stuff that you ain't really trying to hear, that was me. That crazy shit, niggas be like, man, shit. I thought Cal was cool, but he on that old crazy shit, bro. I don't fuck with that nigga. He be talking that crazy shit. Yeah, that's me. That's me. You know why I do that, y'all? Let me tell you why. Because motherfuckers need to know what the fuck is going on. I ain't on here to make friends, yo. I'm on here to have a platform to let people know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to understand, you know what I'm saying, then that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey Samantha, what's going on, Shad? I'm just trying to let people know what's going on this morning with this government, you know what I'm saying? They trying to sneak and make laws, you know what I'm saying, under the radar that's gonna hurt so-called black people, you know what I'm saying? We the Indians. First of all, we was already here. There's nobody to bring us here, you know what I'm saying? But the bad part about it is they're sneaking and making laws under the radar. It's not on television. They don't show this on TV. Throw away your TVs because it's just for mind control. It's just, you want to know what the bullshit is, it's the TV. The stuff that they're doing is they're trying to make laws that's not going to hurt black people today, but it's going to hurt so-called blacks in the future. You know what I'm saying? They setting it up where the FBI can deem certain so-called blacks terrorists just for doing what I'm doing right now, just for saying what I'm saying right now, just for so-called warning people right now of what's going on. I don't know, I put my life and limb on the line to tell y'all this shit, to tell y'all. But anyway, I make all these pages to get y'all in the loop, man. You ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta click heart, you ain't gotta do none of that. I erased my Instagram account because I'm not out trying to make myself look good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm a bad looking nigga. I mean, that shade. I try to be handsome, you know what I'm saying? I try to smile, when I can. But the thing is, I'm not here trying to be cute. I just want people to understand what's really going on because it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. You know how they say, yeah, if you smoke, that shit gonna catch up with you. Well, if you don't understand what's going on and want to be a dope, that shit gonna catch up with you. So I'm trying to help. And I hope that people can take heed to what I'm saying. I got 3 pages. I got WW3, that's World War III. World War III is already in effect. People think that's gonna be some war against China or Russia. No, they all in the same bed with each other. It's the rich people against the poor people, that's it. All of the rich people know what's going on, and the poor people don't. See what I'm saying? So what they're trying to do is abolish the people that they deem, useless eaters. You know what I'm saying? I learned all this in the military, and I started researching, and I'd be damned if I didn't find out. They owe so-called blacks billions of dollars because every piece of land in the so-called United States belonged to the so-called blacks. But we were called Indians then. So what they did was they made us think we were from Africa. So 1, they could destroy our connection with our ancestors. And 2, they wouldn't have to pay us shit. Think about it. Think about it. Don't believe me. Research it. Go online and research. Are the Negroes really blacks? And think about this. Russians always stay Russians. Polacks always stay Polacks. Italians always stay Italians. Why is it that so-called niggas shit keep changing? You got Negro, niggas, African American, Afro Americans, blacks. They got all these different terms for us. And don't none of these terms stand up in law. It has no legal bearing. You cannot use any of those I just said as the legal barrier to do anything. The Moors is hurting us. The Boule, they the bottom feeders of the Illuminati. They're hurting us because they're going against us to help the white people, the rich white people. They're going against us to do it. Every rapper that you listen to, Cardi B, all of them, they sold out. They put money, they put their money over what is the word I'm looking for? They put their money over the sovereignty of the so-called black people. You see what I'm saying? And I say so-called because we are the Aboriginal Nietzsche, the original people that was here. And we also the Israelites, because Israel is here. They got a place called Cairo in Illinois, and they call it Little Egypt. Do you know why? Because they found artifacts from the Israelites. They found artifacts from the Israelites under a pyramid. They had actually had pyramids in Illinois. They real pyramids. Them pyramids over there, they just the ones they show on TV. They built them pyramids. They had saws and everything. If you go there, you can see where they used the saw to cut them little geographic shapes. They made all that stuff to try and fool the world. They have perpetrated the biggest con on the world. And it's the conspiracy is monumental. They came up with the word conspiracy theory after they shot Kennedy. They used the conspiracy theory word terminology to make people that thought that it was the government seem crazy, when it really was the government. They used the Hegelian dialect to trick everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's really fucked up what they do to us as people. And they really don't care, you know what I'm saying? They really don't. It's really messed up. How you doing? Have a blessed day. But we can get through it. And I gotta stop using the word blessed too, because blessed is be less. Tell a person to have a good day when you talk to them, because they use the English language against us too. That's why I say it is monumental what they have perpetrated on the so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? It is monumental. The deception goes so far, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it if Jesus came and told you. And I'm starting to find out that the Bible and all that stuff was written and plagiarized by the Roman Catholic Church, the people that molest kids, and they created a savior for white people. And that's where Jesus came from. Now, I'm not sure about this. I'm still researching it, but man, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the Israelites. They found artifacts, Israelite artifacts in Cairo, Illinois, here. They're saying that the Mississippi River is really the Nile. And it would make sense. We are the Israelites. We lived in Turtle Island, so-called United States, and we put our Hebrew artifacts in Cairo, Illinois. You see what I'm saying? And they found it in Illinois. They found the artifacts. They had Hebrew writing on it in Illinois. So what that tell you? We're the Israelites. This is where we used to live. They came here, took over this place. You got the oldest trees in the world in California. The oldest trees that ever existed. 3,000, 4,000 year old trees in California. See what I'm saying? They came here, Europeans, conquered us by deception, guns, and everything else. I mean, we're Indians. We tried to get along with them. They brought disease, everything else, took us out, took over our lands, and then they brought these Mongoloids. There were some people that came from the Bering Strait, the land bridge, way over the top of Alaska. Those are the Mongoloid Indians. They're using the Mongoloid Indians as the face of Indians. So we as black people would never think that we can relate to an Indian. When in reality, they're just using the Mongoloid. They have Japanese and Mongoloid DNA, and you know what I'm saying, All that stuff, and that's why their face looks so crazy. They put them up as the poster child for an Indian with that long, straight hair. No, 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 no. Real Indians did not have hair like that. Real Indians were copper colored, darker, and they had the type of hair that we have. Those people have what they call fur type hair. Fur. It looks like fur. We have human hair. That's why it's straight or curly, but it's not fur. The hair on your head is not fur. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a deception. And the reason why they do it is because they are afraid of the truth. The truth scares the bejesus, no pun intended, out of them. The truth scares them to death. And they can't stand it. So they have to come up with some type of lie, plagiarism, and whatever else to try to deceive us. Think about why these people are rich. They created the system and they created the money. So if you could make a system and make the money that we use for that system, wouldn't you make yourself rich? That's what they did. And they also made it where the people that they don't like, it would be very hard for them to get that money without having to bust their ass. You see what I'm saying? Be a slave. Kiss ass. Do you see how they work the system? They're working their minds against the poor people. And the reason why you're poor, I'm poor, everybody we know poor, is not a coincidence. The reason why is because that's the way they made it. If you are creating a system, wouldn't you make it so everything that you do would be right and everything somebody else would do would be wrong? They created the system, and they act like the system has more authority than the Most High. Don't use the word God. Say the Most High, because God is subjective. God can mean anything. Say the Most High, because that is the master architect of all of this. I'm gonna get back with everybody. I'm sorry I went on to a rant. I'm just so passionate about this thing. I want y'all to wake up. I'm really trying to wake up, you know what I'm saying, and understand what's really happening. Because it really saddens me to no end to know that our people have been deceived. We're owe billions, and they do not want us knowing our true history. The truth, not a lie. Facts, there's a difference between truth and facts. Facts is something that you believe is true that's been regurgitated because you heard someone else say it. Truth is eternal. Truth is like a lion. You let it go and it defends itself. It don't need nobody to defend it. It does its own defense. Those people that came here, them Europeans, they hate the truth. They hate it. They hate it with a passion. That's why they had to plagiarize everything. The people that's in Israel and that fake Jerusalem and everything else, it's all lies. It's all based on lies. They say it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to get into heaven. Why is all the people in Israel, like Netanyahu and all them, why are they super duper rich billionaires? But they want to play the role of a poor pauper. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're struggling so bad. The people that struggle the worst, those are God's people. Those are the Most High's people. Don't you see? You can feel the deception. All of our people have an inherent clock inside of them you can feel it. You can feel that something ain't right, just like you can feel that you are good. They have an inherent hate for us because they know the truth. Even before it's told to them, they know that they're wrong. If you're guilty, you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? They keep changing our label. Remember when you was a child and you got caught in a lie, what's the first thing you do? Change the lie, okay? They keep changing us from Negroes to African Americans to Afro Americans. They love it when we call ourselves African Americans and black and all that. They want to associate that with us because Trump and the rest of them, you know what they're gonna do with all the undocumented people? See, we have no legal bearing being Afro-Americans, black people, because there has no legal standing in court. So what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna try to ship us off somewhere. And there's gonna be shit we can do about it. Why? Because we have no legal, we are undocumented citizens to them. They are the gods that write on paper, the gods with a pen, because they feel like when they write something down on a piece of paper, it's the law, it stands, it's better than a human being. You see how that works? It's a mind fuck. They write it down, now it's the law. Ooh. You see how that works? You see it? Psh, no more talk.